I'm attorney Martin Nicholson from the law office of Martin Nicholson, and I'm here today in my car to talk to you about how to intimidate a judge. If you are the superintendent of the Indiana State Police named Douglas Carter, you know how to do it, because that's exactly what he's trying to do. He's upset because a judge made a ruling that he disagreed with, so now he's on TV. He's called the judge, apparently trying to get his upset view across and tell the judge what they did wrong. However, that's improper, because he could be potentially a witness in this case. He's an agent of the state, and he shouldn't be trying to have ex parte communication, stuff that's not even on the record. If he has an issue with it, write a letter, come to court, talk to the prosecutor, put your stuff on record. This is a case of a superintendent of the Indiana State Police trying to intimidate the court, because not only did he say this about the particular judge, he's like, we need to have a complete overhaul of the Marion County judicial system. Well, why don't we have a complete overhaul of the police system in Indiana? Because 2 officers just got indicted for shooting my client. Another officer was planting evidence and stuff like that. They had to throw out over like 100 cases in another situation. So let's talk about that. You'd be outraged. Judges are not the first line of interaction when it comes to criminal activity. It's the police. And if they're out here shooting people unlawfully, if you get killed, no appeal to that. Planting evidence on people, things like that. That is what some police officers do and have done. And he got the facts wrong by saying, oh, she only said $1,000 bond. No, it wasn't $1,000. It was more than that. There was a $1,000 bond. There was a $50,000 bond. The point I'm trying to make is not the level of the bond, and we have a bond matrix in Indiana that kind of sets the bond, or they use as an outline to set the bond. I'm saying is this was him trying to intimidate the judge by probably purposely getting the facts wrong, then trying to taint a potential jury pool if the case goes to trial. This is not the way that we should be conducting it if we are members of law enforcement, the judicial system, things like that. No, many times I've had cases where I disagree with the judge's ruling. And I'll call the judge ex parte and make all these, comments to the judge that are not on record about the case, which is totally improper. So he shouldn't be doing it either, being an agent of the state, trying to twist the judge's view behind the scenes. Doesn't seem fair. Judges do have accountability. They have a prosecutor in the courtroom. They have a defense attorney in the courtroom. And then after that, you can go to the Court of Appeals, the Supreme Court, and you go to federal court, United States Supreme Court. So there is some accountability. As a matter of fact, judges elected. I don't know if this guy here, superintendent, was elected. I doubt it. I know I didn't vote for him. So there is accountability. What there isn't accountability for is when a police officer is on the street and he plants evidence or shoots somebody. Hard to have accountability for that until after the fact. This person that was in this car crash that resulted in loss of life of 3 people, I'm not justifying what he did. I'm not, advocating for, getting high-speed chase and things like that. All I'm saying is that there is a proper procedure about handling things in the court system. And this is a case where someone with power and privilege is trying to intimidate the judge. Make sure to like and subscribe.